You're not wearing headphones either, huh?
Heard you're trying to get rid of straws. Shut the fuck up. What's up, everyone? Good evening. It is Thursday night, 8 p.m. Man-child in the yogi. I'm Aaron Putnam. My lovely wife is over there scowling at me.
Hillary, yes.
And we have a very, very special guest with us. Ooh, you guys ready? My good friend, fantastic comedian, lovely person, Kristen Toomey is here.
Hello, America.
And Mr. James Webb is always here on the 1-2.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, girl?
What's up, guys? I'm so happy to be here. I'm a fan of the show.
Yeah, you are.
I am.
3 weeks ago, I'm like, you listen to my podcast? Like, no, bitch. it's
Oh, truth.
Wait, are we being honest?
Yeah,
Okay.
are we being honest? It's so funny,
happy
though.
to find out what this is about.
Yeah, right? Because it's so funny. 'Cause this is the thing. It's not a me thing, but I swear to God, like, even buddies, like, hey, I'm gonna send you this thing or whatever. I get nervous like when I'm listening to my own shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you? And like, oh yeah, I'll listen to it. You know what I mean? It's like
I did actually tune in one night to this, and I watched, and I was like, oh, they're a cute couple. And then,
it's like,
I turned it off. Yeah.
Was that the Whitney one?
I was shitting.
Oh shit!
I was watching you guys on the toilet.
Watching those watch parties on the toilet. On the toilet.
It's good content for the
He
for
does,
everywhere.
he loves to be on the phone on the toilet too.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
My leg fell asleep on Monday on the toilet. I was like, yo, I'm Danny Glover in this shit, like Lethal Weapon. I was like, I can't move. Riggs.
Your insides can fall out that way. I wouldn't stay on there too long.
Yes, we
really?
know. Yeah, it's your Muli Banda. It's your
No, it's Asvini Mudra.
Asvini Mutra, which is your asshole.
Mudra.
So when you sit down on the toilet, all those muscles don't engage, and so that's when your asshole falls out.
Oh my God.
Ronnie Reagan. That happened to Ronnie
Your
Reagan.
guts fall out, sure.
I wonder if that's going to happen to Trump.
Oh, we
You
hope.
know he's on the toilet when he's
He
tweeting.
definitely
You
has
know
to go wipe again.
I can't believe we dove right into that, didn't we?
I know I'm an
Sorry,
an
God.
idiot, but is
You're
he?
just
I know I'm an
stubborn.
idiot, and I don't follow anything. But people are talking. I mean, he's getting impeached. That's not going to happen. I can even tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, there are impeachment hearings. He's not getting
I would also
impeached
like to say
as of
that
right this
if he
second.
does get impeached, do you really want a bunch of mouth breathers walking around here locked and loaded, fucking getting pissed off?
Here's
don't
what
want
I
that.
know, and we don't have to go down this road, but I don't
I'm political.
think, as far
I'm not
as
really.
the vice president, I don't think this is the best option. So that's
Anyways,
just my 2
yeah,
cents.
because we shouldn't talk about politics because we don't follow them. We know nothing. I was trying to follow something today.
Says we,
Someone
like
in
he
the
knows.
building was going, screw Jordan. So is someone named Jordan in trouble right now? Did Michael Jordan?
Jim Jordan.
What did Jim Jordan? Who's that?
Michael Jordan.
He's one of the guys
Michael Jordan.
in the hearings. He's asking
Okay,
questions.
cool. So it's
and-
about the hearings.
Yeah.
Screw Jordan. I thought they were talking about Michael Jordan. I was like, you're in Chicago. That's a pretty ballsy thing to say.
Yeah.
About Jordan.
Better be clear.
Clear. MJ or this guy.
Yeah.
So we're so glad you're here. Last night was amazing, I heard.
Yeah.
I'm a total piece of shit. I did buy a ticket to go see Kristen. My wife Hillary did not want to go. That's not why. No, I was
What a
dealing
dick.
with. I was
That's
dealing with some
not
bullshit.
what happened, by the way.
I know.
I taught from 4 to 10 o'clock.
And I was out at the
And I
patio
was
theater
tired.
running around going, what am I going to get yelled at on Saturday by 4 headlining comedians?
Yeah.
It's just.
That's so exciting. I'm going to go to that.
You are
It is
coming, right?
Yeah,
Are you in town?
totally.
Oh, just hang all day with us then.
Yeah, I would
Or hang
love
at night.
to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I want to have a good time, and it's selling well, whatever. But I swear to God, it's like
Now that's the Creeps with Kids show.
Creeps with Kids tour. Robert Kelly, Jim Florentine, Rich Voss, and Ron Bennington, all at the patio theater. 4 headliners for $30.
Yeah.
Bang,
and
bang.
That's awesome.
I mean, I would love to. I'm so excited to go and see that. And I think other comics should come and support. And
I think
check
they
it
should
out.
too.
Sure.
Maybe I have some free tickets to DM.
Yeah.
Bobby calls me right now. He's like, "What the fuck? You fucking piece of shit." No, it's really frustrating though with this kind of stuff. It's like, I don't think I'm that big of a psycho, but I mean, Kristen's seen me.
Yes, you are.
If someone doesn't have, if someone gives me a postcard for my show and the date's wrong or something, I might lose my mind.
Oh my God,
But
he ran.
People have to do their job.
He ran into the bathroom when we were in Windsor. He was so.
This
It
guy.
live with
it was
him.
just a shit show.
I live with him.
Oh my God, it was a shit show. They put us in an Airbnb that was a
trafficking.
brothel, human trafficking basement.
A gypsy. Some guy was making like some mean ass fiery turmeric tomato sauce.
He was peeling a tomato when we walked in
with one hand.
That's
It's like,
amazing.
and did not speak
But
English.
he didn't live there.
and
either.
he was there with his 10 children.
Yes.
And
I told you,
he was
babe,
trying
it's
to
a
sneak across our borders
Yeah.
with that after he made his tomato.
And I think Toomey hit it right, though. She was like,
No, you were going to sleep on they gave us 2 futons
My
to share
God.
Yeah.
in a basement
No.
with
a partition.
Hillary had a
No.
partition
No.
with teenagers on the other side.
No, I finally said it. I go,
No.
what I say? I go, I tell the guy, I go, is that a child behind that thing? And I said, we got to go. And then we left. And then we went. And
I
then,
just didn't say a word. I just got my suitcase and went outside.
just went outside.
And I was like smoking, like, no, I'll just wait.
Zach goes talking to the guy, and the guy goes, he walks in, he goes, are we upstairs? The guy goes, yeah. And he goes, are we downstairs? He goes, yeah. He goes, do you live here? He goes, yeah. It was like, fuck. And then all of a sudden, some dude walks around the corner, just Canadian, ambiguous Canadian. I don't know what he was.
He was
But he was like, hey, what's the problem? He's like, what's the problem? I told him it was shared. I go, shared usually means that you're here, dude, not like we're all rolled out here like we all got stranded somewhere. What is this, Katrina? I mean, like,
what is this, Saw 18?
I know.
What's happening?
Okay, I know you have nowhere to go. Everyone here, I'll take care of you. And then I yell at the guy.
And we went to the Bed Bug Inn.
Oh my gosh! So then I call the club owner. Club owner, nice guy. Anyways, are you listening? Are you listening? Don't listen. I'll never tell you about it. I was like, bro, we need a hotel. Oh, I know why he's not listening, because just like during the show, hey, he's got to go do something with his kids. And that's my favorite excuse.
He got so
I gotta
mad.
go do something with my kids. Everybody with their kids.
And then he goes,
The prerequisite for booking shows is you can't have children.
wait, he goes, is this, what do you call this, a bar
Oh, yeah.
down here?
Well,
was
Hillary
just a
knows how I
counter.
can get a little like she said I was being a dick, and I didn't even notice. I just kept going, what is this, like is this
A
a bar?
stage?
Like, this is the stage? Like, we got the lights up. I was just walking around. It was bad.
So the people, they would just sit here if they were here?
So, but then what happened is there was a bunch of flyers, and I see me
worst.
and Bobby's face on this thing, and I got all excited because my ADD kicked in. I was like, oh, are there posters for our shows? And I was like, oh, you should hand these out tonight. And I grabbed and I ran after the guy, and then I looked, and the date
No, wait,
was-
hold on.
Okay, you tell.
You got so excited to see those flyers.
Because I thought they did something right.
Yeah, you thought they did something right. And I just started dying laughing because you were so excited. And then you ran into the bathroom. The guy was taking a piss. The guy was at the urinal taking a
Like
piss.
tapping him on the
And
shoulder.
he taps him on the shoulder.
Oh my God.
And goes, you did it. Like, you did it. And as he's doing that, he looks, and it's got the wrong fucking date on it.
Like, and it already it was like July. It was like August already. And I was like, fuck.
And he came out and told me and Zago, and I pissed my pants. I fell down, and I was literally like holding my crotch because I was peeing. It was
Oh,
the
my
funniest
God.
fucking thing.
That was probably the most angry 15 minutes I've ever done on stage.
Oh God, it was so funny.
I tried to chill, but
What a shit show that weekend. That's like one of those weekends. If I would have been alone,
Oh yeah, it would.
I would have been.
Yeah.
No,
know.
you would have left. You
Oh,
wouldn't have
God.
stayed there because you guys had no service.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
you're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, he said he had to like drive across the border or something to call me.
Yeah, and people kept
It's really
and
bad.
Everybody was weird and like something was. And I was like, I stepped on the stage and I was like, are there kids under here?
Because
like,
Windsor
what's going
Windsor really does have, and you would have noticed the same thing, honey. You would have said, seems like this is like an underbelly of like people trafficking.
Yeah.
Human It
'Cause
had a
it's on
weird
the
like
border,
you know,
too, so-
it's like because you know how deserted Detroit is, except for like the new casinos and stuff.
Right.
Windsor just looks like the old Detroit where it's like it's dark and there's no street lights, and it's like what the fuck is going on, people? So finally we pulled into a hotel that was down by the casino with internet. We're so happy.
that
no
the
one
bed
knew what
bug
rolling
in? Is that-
papers
No,
were.
we moved from there. We went there, and I
knew
called the
what
guy. I go,
They didn't know what rolling papers were.
I go. So now you checked us into a hotel that's literally just horse shit. And I was like, we gotta go. I go, we're gonna take this on our own. He goes, I'm sorry, sir. He kept calling. I go, call me sir. I mean, and then me and the guy are cool too. It just became this thing, dude.
Call me
Please don't
sir.
listen to this podcast. Please don't listen to this podcast. I've already
This will be the
I've
one
already
that he
blew it.
listens to.
Name names.
Please,
No,
please.
no.
I hope you're taking care of your children. I hope you're busy. And I haven't called you in months. now because I called you every day, 3 times a day, and you probably don't ever want to see me, and that's good because now I'm talking about you. This brings me to my point, though.
Everything was bad about it. I mean, it really couldn't have gone any worse. Then we went to the casino and we all lost money.
Like $32. I was like, I lost 30. That's it.
$140.
I mean, Zacho did too. It was quite a bit. I was like, I was so cheap. I was like, yeah. And I kept just standing there trying to, that's American, Canadian. How much is it? And I kept myself busy just trying to like
do the math.
Do the math. Yeah. No, but I'm telling you, people that run, this is a note for anyone. It's like, you can't just get a website and say blah, blah, blah.com comedy club. A comedy club, this is why a comedy club is able to stay open. They have booze sales, they sell chicken wings, and that's how they pay for these good comics. If you're just two comics, open mic most likely, with 2 nickels to rub together, you can't run a comedy club. And that's not I'm not talking about Windsor. I'm talking about another place in Pittsburgh.
Is burning all these bridges tonight?
Oh, it's funny you call it that. It's called Burning Bridges Comedy Club. No, dude. Anyways. They're on, dude, it's happening though because they don't realize
he's canceling himself.
They don't realize how
we're just like,
no, they don't realize how it gets around with the bad business. It's like you can't do shit like that. Anyways, if you're
this is how it gets around. Yeah.
If you're gonna run a club, if you say you're doing that, you have to be responsible for the wins and the L's, dude. You can't just be like, cool, well, we thought we were gonna make money, so I'm not paying you or I'm not doing this. If you're doing otherwise, go, just go do something else, dude. That's why there's clubs. I mean, fuck, man. Anyways, enough of that. Anyways, got it.
Did you hear my sigh?
It's my liver, my pancreas.
That's your right.
My rib is like stabbing me in the stomach.
Okay, well,
it's telling you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen,
it's your conscience.
All right.
Yeah,
but for you, it's not a little cricket. It's a liver monster.
Do a sutra or meditation really quick with Toomey too.
Yeah, what is that?
Do a meditation with her, and I'll listen. You guys crush it.
You'll just listen.
I'll do a meditation.
How about you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's sit up nice and tall.
Because I know Toomey likes.
Let's find Lotus.
James could probably use a little relaxation and mindfulness.
I can't do
that. I'll shit my pants right now.
Oh wait, are we really all gonna try?
I can't do that. I'll just sit like this though.
Well, I'll do it like this.
But you have to sit up tall.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
All right. I did this with Bobby too. All right. Belly's tall. Heart's open.
Wow.
Eyes sweetly closed, but James, don't close your eyes.
I got it.
You have to work all the buttons.
I know they are.
All right,
There's a lot of trust going on right now.
There is. It's true.
Don't touch me.
Okay. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Release. And again, inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just soften in. And take a moment just to recognize the pattern of your breath. Notice if it's shallow. Notice if it's deep already. Notice if anything feels really tight or tired. If any pieces of you feel extra tense, caught. And if so, take a moment in those places very specifically. And see if with every inhale you can ask them to expand and open. And with every exhale, if you can ask them to free. We take on so much tension every day, and all this shit that we go through just piles up on the body, and what we hold emotionally, what we carry mentally manifests in the physical body. And it's in these places that we hold our sadness and our traumas and our chaos and our deadlines, our anger, all of it. And it really is as simple as just taking a moment to breathe into these pieces, to allow a little bit of softness and surrender, but also acknowledgement. Meditation asks us to softly clean the lens. And as we do that, the lens of duality and expectation and criticism and judgment, as we clean it, we start to see self, authentic self, what that actually means, and who that actually is, and what our purpose, bhavanam, our purpose in being here is. We carve that path with the breath, but it's the road that the soul then travels through so that we can shine out and live in that space and walk that person into the world and be the best us that we can truly be in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Feel your heart space lift. Take a little extra love and light into this piece. The heart is our fourth chakra. It's called Anahata. It means unstruck. Our heart is meant to be without damage. And we feel this lifting upward and this releasing of any damage, anything that feels that it's in the way. And we take a moment just to honor self-love, knowing that we're worth everything, that we deserve everything, that the way we love ourselves is the way that we love others, and to do that in the biggest ways. And we travel this pathway of breath, and we feel it again in the external body. We feel our fingers and our toes, our shoulders and our bellies. Let's take a nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth, just release. And let the eyes sweetly flutter open. Shanti, which means peace.
Shanti.
I don't want to kill anyone today. It's good. Everybody can live. I'm kidding.
And that was only like 2 minutes.
That feels good.
It does feel good.
I feel
It's
kind of
relaxing.
high.
Kind of yeah.
You know, you feel like a little like,
does.
ooh.
When a bunch of her yogis come out of the class with the meditation class, it's like an hour long? Or how long is it?
The meditation here is a half an hour.
No, the one when you do with Shane, everyone in Michigan.
Yeah, that's an hour.
Dude, they come out, they look jacked. They're like yoga tripping. Yeah.
No, really. I mean, it's that
What's it called?
stupid.
What do you guys
It's
call
that
it?
old commercial.
Yoga
Like
stoned.
this is your brain on
Right.
yoga.
Oh, really?
Really, yeah. I mean, it puts you into like the back brain, and so more like the theta state of the brain. So you really aren't using that primal judgmental piece of the brain when you're in true meditation. So to like jump out of meditation and go drive home is a bad idea.
Right.
I've had people call me and be like, I don't even know how the hell I got home, or I got lost on the way home.
Yeah.
It's pranayama chanting and meditation. Let's do my favorite pranayama. It's called Bachmari. And
I gotta close my eyes again.
yeah,
I
it
was getting
translates as buzzing like a bee.
Ooh.
So you inhale ujjayi through the nose, and then on the exhale you buzz like one of those big, large summer bumbles.
That sounds like a lot of coordination. I don't know.
No,
what
you
I
just
can
have
do.
to buzz.
Like that.
That way your eye, his eye,
It looks like the bee's coming in his face.
his eye twitches when he does.
Get it away.
You sound like a mad horse or something.
I don't know if I can do that.
So I do this one with little kids because they love it so much. They think it's amazing. No, you can't put it up so high in your soft palate that you're singing, or so low that your lips tickle. So you just have to.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it once. No laughing. Oh, that was pretty good. Ready?
Somebody better give him his bone back.
Oh man, I can't. Dude, in acting school at Atlantic Theater Company, we had movement for 2
Yeah, 'cause
years.
you did
There was a lot of yoga.
I know. I was at ACT.
But there's a lot of like sequence stuff, and finally the teacher goes, "Man, you don't really grab onto this stuff, do you?" I'm like, "Not all the sequences in a row. I don't know. I'm confused." Oh man, that was a memory that just popped up.
Kristen, do you meditate normally?
I do. Yeah, I do. I've had some pretty. One time I was laying there and I had my eyes closed and I saw all my room purple.
Yes,
my eyes
that's your
closed.
ajna.
Ajna.
And that's the color of your ajna.
Yeah.
So every chakra system has a color, right? And
Yeah.
1 is your root, it's red. And 2
Brian
is
Kess
your,
doesn't believe that.
Orange.
2 is your hips and low belly, orange. 3 is your solar plexus, upper belly, yellow. 4 is your heart, green. 5 is your throat, blue. And then the ajna is purple.
Yeah, and when
that's awesome.
when I meditate, I see like white rings.
And that's your
going up.
sahasrara.
Yeah.
Your
A
crown.
what?
Yeah, the crown, the
crown.
7th.
I gotta
is
get with
white.
it. So that felt really
so
good. Also
good.
made me a
That's
little
so
sleepy and a little
amazing.
hungry.
Yeah.
Because it keeps you sane, right?
Well, I
mean,
wouldn't go that far.
She doesn't watch TV.
Saner.
I don't watch TV. Yeah, saner. I don't know. It makes me think about, it calms me down from the constant
Right.
Yeah. Chitta vritti is what's that's called.
chitter chat is what I call
Yeah,
it.
it's the monkey mind, the puppy mind.
Yeah, chitter. What?
Chitta
Chitter bang bang.
vritti. Yeah, chitta bang bang.
I heard.
Sounds
Chitty, chitty, bang,
delicious.
bang.
I have a birthmark, and I heard the other day on Rogan that means you're a shaman. Like you would become like trained to be a shaman.
Nice.
Because of your
And yeah, because if you're born with a birthmark, but I was like, I'm more like a shamalama ding dong.
Shyamalan.
That would be my cult. Would be like playing a yo-yo and a harmonica.
I was telling James I enjoyed. I was listening to
like
Rogan today, and it's been so long, but it's the Ari one. I was really digging it.
Oh yeah, he was just here in town.
Yeah.
So wait, are we gonna do the bee one?
Oh no, we don't have to.
I want to try it.
I think we
Dude,
tried it.
do it.
All right, let's try
Let's
it.
try it.
Well, I'll stay out of it.
No, I like that you don't stay out of it. Okay, big inhale through the nose.
Close our eyes.
Which nostril? Both nostrils?
Can you just do one? Those Coke years did
Well,
you good,
look at
huh?
his,
Oh yeah.
Look at his
I used to be able to
nostrils.
snort with no sound at all, dude.
Yeah, save us some air in here.
Taking all the CO2 out of here.
Donate one nostril to a small child. That's
Dude, I used to be so that was when I was growing up. That's all I looked at was my eyebrows and my nostrils.
well, because I nicknamed him in middle school Manchichi.
I look like one of those
did?
troll dolls. Yeah.
I love that you guys knew each other. Then that's
Do you
adorable.
remember the Manchichis?
Is that the troll dolls
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
hair?
yeah.
on?
No,
So my hair-
a
yes.
Manchichi was that little fuzzy
troll-
thing.
it's the troll
it
dolls.
wasn't the Manchichi was a little fuzzy brown thing with a tail that had like human feet and human hands, but giant nostrils, and you could
Wait, from
and
He-Man
ears,
and
you could
She-Ra?
and you could shove his thumbs up his nose, his ears, and his foot.
And his ass. If you're you could do that.
Yeah.
Out of context.
You're like, next time
Nobody
you do
knows
that,
what
next
we're
time you thumb
talking
his
about.
asshole, just
Truth
go, Mama
be told,
Chi-Chi or
half
whatever.
the reason we're married is I'm still working off vengeance.
Make him buzz like a bee when
I'm
you
working
do.
off vengeance. I'm like, she didn't want it. She called me a troll doll. I'm getting her one day.
Aw, now you're married to
Yeah,
your
all
bully.
the
That's cute.
All the guys.
I was not a bully.
No, you weren't really.
I was not a bully. I was the bully to the people that bullied people that couldn't defend themselves.
Yes,
good.
indeed.
It
Oh, let's do the
was.
buzz. Let's do the buzz.
Okay, let's do the buzz. Okay, ready? Close your eyes.
Oh, that's the doll.
Oh yes, look at the Manchichi.
Oh,
Oh, that's so cute.
I had the big eyebrows and the big nostrils. My
You
nostrils.
You had the big
I think I grew into my nostrils though. You know what it is?
You
I'm just not
did.
insecure anymore.
You're adorable.
I decided just
Embrace it.
Yeah,
whatever. I
Gotta be.
Babe, you're gorgeous. I love you.
oh
Okay, we're buzzing.
meditate.
All right, close your eyes. You're supposed to actually cover your eyes with your hands,
Oh,
but I
that's
won't
good.
make you
Yeah,
do
I
that.
like that.
Okay. So cover your eyes with your hands. Take a
You
big
guys are
inhale
doing
through the
something
nose.
behind my back.
What is happening?
You did it. You fucking broke me.
That was a little vibrate. That's what my face feels like when Hillary turns the bed on, the vibrate thing. We have a vibrating bed. I'm like, my head is tickling right now.
What's supposed to happen?
Okay, so its main effect is insomnia. So when you can't sleep, you do this for 5 minutes. I promise you'll actually go to sleep. It's amazing.
And your neighbors
You
will
do this
probably
on
throw
little
stuff at you.
little kids, and they
I'm
zone.
going.
You're over there buzzing again, huh? I heard ya.
I'm gonna leave here and get in a car
Oh my
crash.
God. I'm always like,
the
leave.
cops pull me over. I'm like, well, this bitch had me buzzing. I don't know.
How much time are you doing tonight? Do 5. Just go up there and buzz. Just go there before I start my set.
I want everybody to do this before I start my joke.
Yeah.
He, she, anyone? Come on.
Oh my God.
No, so it's supposed to make you sleepy?
It makes you sleepy, but it's also like brain breathing. So it shakes loose all the extra shit in your head.
I can't remember the last
basically.
time I couldn't sleep.
And it vibrates all of your systems.
Like, I wonder
I
if you
can
could get
remember
like an
last time you
acid
couldn't sleep.
flashback or something from.
You probably could, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Shittle
it shakes all of it loose, yeah. When was that? When was that flashback? When's that from?
Probably yesterday. I don't know what they put in this cold brew.
Long
yeah,
time
right.
ago.
Two Splendas, I know that.
Remember when
You'd have to buzz
when
for
I
a
asked
long
you if you
time.
wanted coffee and you were like, "I've had 5 today. I'm jacked." He was like,
Jacked. I'm running around Windsor going, what are you doing here?
I'm surprised he didn't actually hurt someone. It's yeah.
Yeah, honey can't drive with me right now.
No,
I've been
it's-
chilling out.
no,
I
I'm
just
so
say
over it.
I say things that make me feel better. I'm like, what if I just kick that? I know I gotta chill.
It's too much, yeah.
I talk to people actually from the
It's
car. I
too
look
much.
at them and I go, lift into their car, and like I get all crazy.
"Really?"
Yeah, just
Yeah,
people
it's
drive
too
like
much.
shit. They're impatient.
That's not
Yeah,
the
I
point.
get like
You're
that
too much. It's
But-
too much.
But usually,
you are
what
too
I need
much.
to realize is
So
I'm
funny.
also there. You know what I mean? So aren't I just as much at fault?
more at fault. You are more at fault.
Let's talk to our guest about some things instead.
I think it's
Focusing-
adorable that you're married to her,
Yeah.
like a yogi,
Yeah.
a like chill person.
Here's the
that-
news flash.
thank
I'm not
God.
chill.
Here's the news flash. She's not at all.
Not chill.
This is the thing that people don't know about
I
yoga.
am
People
not
that do yoga,
yogic,
like,
I'm not
oh,
chill."
you're so yogic, you're so chill. It's like, no, the people that really do it, they do it so they don't kill someone.
Oh, cool.
No, that's
Yeah, she's fire. She's fire. I'll fire.
I am.
Nice.
I am tapas.
Is that what it is? That
Ooh,
sounds
I like
delicious.
tapas.
Yeah, I,
I
do.
know, I
I like the
know.
Spanish tapas.
No, that's not what that means.
What
but
does that mean?
Good. It means fire. It means willful. It means
Oh.
confident.
Yeah.
It means
What sign are you?
I'm a Scorpio / Libra / Scorpio.
Me too. October 24th.
21st. What?
Yeah.
Also, she can do a backflip, so it's like that's pretty intimidating.
Yeah.
Can still do a backflip. That is true.
That
Yeah.
takes a lot of will
It takes
to
a
do
lot
it, to
of
flip your whole
bandhas.
body. What is it?
Bandhas.
Core
internal
strength.
core from your
Oh.
pelvic floor.
It's all that,
I
that
don't have
stomach.
that.
and
I'm
the-
all,
yeah.
I'm all
the
jiggly
the
in
weak
there.
core.
My core's non-existent.
That's not.
I'm gonna start stretching again start stretching, whatever. Yeah, I get weird little things when I reach for something. I feel like I forgot how to move sometimes, so I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not as free as I used to be. So I think I need. Because someone was telling me, and it's so true. If you haven't like done a somersault or something, and try to do one right now, I think I would actually
I
just
could do
fall
it right
straight
now.
up. I think I would just
Probably
fall
hurt.
straight on my head. I would try to roll, and I'd probably just like Humpty Dumpty.
You'd
Oh
get
my
hurt
God.
too.
Yeah,
You wouldn't recover
Man,
like
child,
a kid.
subscribers, the 5 of you.
We got more than 5.
I'm gonna video this week. I'm gonna video Aaron doing a somersault.
Yes.
And we're gonna see how this goes.
This is what it is. Like, remember when we were talking a while ago? I was like, I can climb a fence, and you're like, no, you can't. Maybe climbing a fence is harder than I remember. Is
Yeah,
it
no,
hard?
There's no way.
Because
you
it
can
hurts
climb
your
a fence.
fingers. That's what I'm worried about.
When
Okay, I'm
you
not worried
got the
about your
cops behind you, it's
fingers.
real easy.
I used
yeah.
to jump lots of fences.
Yeah,
When you're
no,
a
I'm
kid,
worried
yeah.
about you getting. Never mind.
I rolled over a median by Dodger Stadium, like had one of those cement barriers, and like my friend just kind of hopped over. Then I was like, ugh, and I kind of just, I was like, man, my body's not used to doing anything. He's like, what's up? Get in the car, get out. Like, if you don't do the moves,
If you don't do the move,
You lose it.
yeah. So
Use
like
it or lose it.
someone's like, do it like a cartwheel. I couldn't do a cartwheel. I wouldn't even know how to put my hands down.
I could show you how to do a cartwheel. It's hand, hand, foot, foot.
Oh, maybe I don't want to explode.
It's foot, hand, hand, foot, foot. You don't want to
So, Kristen, where did you grow up? You grew up right outside here, right?
Yeah, in Villa Park.
You have so many funny stories.
Yeah.
God, I
I do, but
You know, if I bring one up and you say I don't want to tell that one,
I'll tell it.
Tell me you got to tell Hillary because I couldn't even tell it.
That was
tell
great. That was a
tell the
great throw in
story
lob, you guys.
about when you joined the
Navy.
when you joined the Navy.
Oh
Please,
God,
What?
I was in the Navy for 42 days.
listen to
It
this
was
shit.
like I was hungover and and unemployed. I was 18. And I left this party at 9 in the morning, and I was just like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I gotta get out of here, but I had no money. And I was like, I'm gonna go join something. And so I went I went to like the area where all the
God.
recruiters were, and there was like the Marines and the Army and the Navy and the other one, and Coast Guard or whatever it was. Air Force, that's it. And they were all out to lunch except the Navy. So I was like, well, I'm joining the Navy then. And then I go
like
in
boats.
there. Yeah. I went in there and I was like, sign me up. They took me in. They followed me in a government car back to my house so I could drop my car off. And they took me to MEPS, like by the airport. They took me to the hotel and I signed up. Didn't tell anybody. Didn't tell my mom. Didn't tell my friends. Nobody. And this is pre-cell phone.
How old are you?
18.
Okay.
And I had dropped out of high school, and so I was like really fucking up. And I was working at Oberweis, scooping ice cream. And I went out to smoke, and I just quit. And just got in my car and drove away. And then I went and got drunk, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna join the Navy. That was the whole night. That was the whole day. I quit Oberweis, joined the Navy, and then so I got signed up for a real shitty job, like peeling potatoes. And I was just like, yeah, because I had a GED, I couldn't get a good job even in the Navy.
Right.
And then I came home and I told my mom, I was like, well, I'm shipping out. She's like, what?
What the
And I'm
fuck?
like, yes, I joined the Navy. She's like, oh my God. Like freaked out. All my friends are like crying, like, why'd you do this? And I'm like, it's only 5 years. And then, so I got there and I couldn't do a single push-up. I didn't know how to march. They put me in there with a sea bag that's like 75 pounds. And I'm like walking, they cut my hair. They put me in those rape-proof glasses. That's what they call them. Those like fucking nerd glasses.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what is going on? And I've got this big sea bag behind me. The girl's like kicking my boots because I don't know how to march. And it's like Private Benjamin, but I
Oh, my
quit.
God.
Like I didn't like rally.
Oh, my
so
God.
like 2 weeks, I was there like 3 weeks, and they said to me that I was gonna get cycled again. It was hell.
Through boot
I mean,
camp.
it sucked so bad, but I had to go through it again. Because I had to go to class while everybody was doing the shit that I was just doing with this group.
Right.
And they told me that, and I walked back from the petty officer, and I said to my bunkmate, I said, I'm leaving.
I'm leaving. I'm out.
I'm out of here. And she goes, no, you're not. Like, we all want to leave. You can't just leave. I
can't
said,
just
watch
leave.
me, bitch. I'm leaving. And she was like, all right. And like within 5 minutes, I go, hey, I lied to get in here. They're like, what? They're like, do you know what you're saying? I go, yep. They're like, that's like a serious thing. And I go, I know.
Yeah.
And then
I'd rather be in jail.
I'd rather be in jail. Exactly. And so they took me to the psychiatrist, and I was like, you know, I lied to get in here, and they put me in this like girl interrupted separations, it's
Oh
called.
my God.
Shit.
It's like this bunker of just like people that are getting kicked out of the Navy, and they took my shoelaces and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I left I was there for like 7 days, something like that.
And then they let you go though.
And then they just drop you off at the train station with a check. And thank God it was within driving distance. And I called my mom and was like, can you come pick me
How
up?
much was the check?
That's insane.
I think it was a pretty good amount. It was like $700.
Like,
And then-
we almost had you. Okay,
Yeah.
just take this, get away from us.
Yeah. And
That is
then
so wild.
Then
Yes, that's
I got a
crazy.
job at a nursing home, and I was like, this is pretty easy compared to
Right?
that.
What did you used to do? I was in the Navy.
Yeah.
You're telling them.
God.
Oh my God! I just remember when
That's
you were telling me that
crazy.
the first time. I was dying because there was something else going on where you were like, "I can't wear this," or just everything just seemed so. That wouldn't happen now, right? And even though that wasn't that long ago, I just don't see I guess the recruiters
No,
are still
I feel
around.
like it would still happen. I feel like that would still happen.
They're still plucking kids that are like, I don't know where to go, or
Yeah, I don't
There
know.
are
I think
recruiters all over.
I think for some kids, like, they don't have any other options.
Right,
You know,
right.
they can't afford school. They
Yeah.
can't get a job.
Right.
I mean,
So,
mine was just sort of like, I just wanted to get get out of, just get away from everything.
You're having a bad morning.
I was having a bad, I was
Having
moody
a bad
that day.
and so I was like,
I was moody that day.
You went big. You went big.
I went big, yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Dude, I have a friend that went
impulsive.
He went on those like crab boats and stuff in Alaska, which is gnarly.
So
work.
hard. That's so crazy.
It's so gnarly.
man.
He said there are stories though. This is the thing. People that don't want normal jobs, like I'm gonna make $11,000 in 3 months on this Alaskan fishing boat, but they have no work ethic, and they sit in these camps for like 3 months waiting for the work, doing crystal meth, and banging like Eskimos and shit. No, I'm serious. Sorry. And
Why
like,
sorry?
And like just go, I don't know if I can say Eskimo.
Dad.
Can I say Eskimo anymore?
I'm not the Eskimo
But
dad.
but my friend said there were certain guys, they would, once you get on the boat for insurance reasons, if you puss out, you can't leave your bunk. And everyone hates you anyway. So, like, 3 guys usually be like, oh, we can't wait to get some work. And they get on there, and all of a sudden, like, I can't do it. They see the ice and how gnarly it is.
Yeah.
And then they'll be out there for, like, 3 weeks, and the people literally, they bring them their food. They shit in there. They don't leave the room because it's a liability. And that's talking about, like, getting cold feet. It's like, dude, you got to think about this shit before you do it.
Well, they had, I mean, I had no intention of ever being in the military. I hate authority of all kinds. So it was like the worst fucking place for me to be.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of rules, just like Oberweis ice cream. This is bullshit. You're like, Jesus Christ. 3 scoops or 2. Sorry.
Exactly. I was like, this is the worst place for me.
You know what this bag of birdseed reminds? What is it?
They had us fucking line up for pap smears.
That's what you were telling me. You love so much out there the pap smears. That's like, what the
So we
fuck?
had to line up for pap smears. We're like all standing on they have a row of the tables. And the doctor's on a stool that just like has wheels, and he's going from one to the next. And then the girl next to me, I'm like up with my stirrups, like just like waiting for the roll to come down.
Oh my god!
And the girl next to me is this Romanian chick that no one liked because she smelled, and. I was nice to her though because no one liked me because I smelled too, and also I couldn't march. I was clearly fucking it up for everybody. We had to be silent a whole meal because I couldn't walk properly, and I'm like, my feet are fucked up. Like I was trying to justify. Anyway, so I'm in the stirrups, and I see hear the doctor go, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, well, this is where we find out where the smell comes from. It turns out this poor girl, she's probably dead now, but
R.I.P.
He goes, you got half of a tampon stuck up there. And he's going, like the doctor is gagging. And he hands her a pair of tongs. He goes, you get that out. He wouldn't even get it out.
Love the bedside manner.
He wouldn't. He was such a dick.
Oh my god.
He wouldn't even get it out of her. And he goes, I'll be back when it's out. He goes, you know you could die from this. You know you could die from this.
Toxic shock syndrome?
Yeah, toxic shock syndrome. And I'm sitting there like, here comes this mean guy. Just saw the worst pussy of his life. And he's about, I don't know what he's going to do to me. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to take it out on me.
I feel like I've lost my yogis.
Oh, sorry. Well,
no, don't be.
You know what?
God.
Oh, that's
You gained some vets, probably. I don't know.
God, that was fucking hilarious.
My face actually hurts.
They, and then he came and did it for me, and then after that, we were all quiet.
Yeah.
All of us were quiet. We just didn't know what to say. The poor Romanian girl.
Yeah.
God.
Just brutal.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I wonder. I guess the male camp wasn't no picnic either. I'm sure it was just some dude that probably didn't want to be there.
I don't know, but I got my period while I was there, and it's like you can't go to the bathroom. And I was like, yeah, but I have to because I thought they were going to make an exception. And
like
they're
in
like,
school. Can
no,
I get a pass,
They're
please?
like, just bleed on yourself. Like, they don't care. You're out in a field. It was, it was rough for me.
You thought they were just going to give you a nice, cool hat and
I thought
and a little ascot?
Well, the recruiter was like, oh, you can have a condo in San Diego when I was in there. I was
Sounds good.
Yeah. Awesome.
They do kind of sell that stuff like they do timeshares. Come on in here. What are you doing, young bucks?
Yeah, they saw me coming.
First, do you have a dad? You don't. Come on in.
Yeah.
You have no one to give you advice on not to do this.
Oh my
Right.
God.
They do.
Oh my God,
Sell
it's
it.
wild.
They sell it.
So that was a long
insane.
time ago, and
Yeah.
you didn't know you could be probably a sergeant by now. You'd have a lot of couple tours.
Also, like I get seasick and I'm claustrophobic. It's just a bad.
It's
Yeah,
a bad
that's a
thing.
bad fit.
The Navy sounds like a good. I thought I didn't get seasick, but then I went on one boat to go fishing. I puked the whole time.
Yeah, my dad made him wear the chum shirt.
Do you know what the
What's
chum
that?
Yeah,
shirt?
he bar-
if you puke on
if you
someone's
puke
fishing
on the
boat, they
boat.
give you some weird sweatshirt that's for people that can't handle.
Yeah, people
Oh,
that can't
really?
hang. Hmm.
Maybe I should try now that I don't drink and see if I throw up on his boat.
Yeah, we were pretty hungover that
Yeah.
morning, but I still didn't throw up and caught fish. So
I think like a regular boat's all right. I like regular boats, but if it's out in the middle of the ocean, those like 50-foot waves they have.
Yeah, it's too much. People
Cruise
Nah.
ship.
people that sail
I don't
are
do
like
stuff like that.
like
I like the little
that
boats.
seems so
Little-ish.
crazy.
I don't
wish
like
shit would
sailing.
rise.
Sailboats get you when they turn, they get you so close to feeling like you're gonna tip over. I'm not
Listen,
into,
if
I'm
I
not
feel
into
like
that. I don't
go
wanna-
grab that, reel that in, or we're gonna die. I don't want to be in that position at all. I'll just stay on ground on the
Yeah,
cement.
like a speedboat's fun.
Oh yeah,
Fishing boats
in
are
Miami,
great.
yeah, for sure. Little speedboat, that water skiing.
Fishing boats are better because they go just as fast, and you come home with dinner.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
true.
Dude,
Pontoon
catching
boat.
your own fish is overrated.
Pontoon boat's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, pontoons are good. Those are cool.
Party barge.
Yeah.
We're thinking about renting one of those next summer. We're
We
gonna
are.
go in the pit over there by Oak Street Beach to get
What's
the yacht.
that?
You get the yacht for the day.
Oh.
Yeah,
But if you get
we
like
wanna
20
do
people
that for
together,
a
it's
while.
not really that much, and then you
It's
can
not.
hang out. That's a whole circle of people just getting hammered into all those boats. But you can
You got
rent
a
one of those.
captain who just drives you to the sandbar and then drives you back when you're done.
I'm into that. I feel like that's
that's
a
cool.
Chicago thing to do.
It is.
Yeah.
I
Like
like
if you want to blow
looks
some
like a lot of fun.
money.
It does. It looks fun.
I want to do that. I want to throw some axes at that axe place.
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Sounds
interested
fun,
in
right?
that. No, not to me.
Really? I want to throw the axe.
I do too. We'll go.
I'm getting my son a hatchet for
There you go.
Christmas.
Okay, so hold on. Okay, wait. Let's put these two things
That's
together.
what he asked for.
Again,
He did.
bad choice, Navy. Bad choice.
Hatchet.
Hatchet and throwing axes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Hey, honey, let's go for your birthday to throw axes, and then
Yeah.
happy birthday. Here's a hatchet.
Christmas.
Now that you're Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Now that your target's right on. This is a
But I feel like-
perfect gift.
He's got to be ready for the
Yeah.
apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
He's
Out there in DuPage County
yeah.
somewhere.
He's
Are you chopping wood?
he likes to hunt with his dad, and he likes to.
all right.
He's,
So he'll actually
he's
use it.
outdoorsy kind of dude.
How old are you,
So he'll
babies?
use it. That's cool.
11 and 15.
11 and 15.
Yeah.
16 and 18.
Yeah.
No.
They got no respect, these kids these days. No, I'm
I
kidding.
love my boys, but man, oh man, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what's the saying? Little kids, little problems. Big kids, big problems.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
You know, they're trying to be people, and so it becomes this. It's trying to be people. It's a whole.
That's what I always tell Honey, because she's always like, they're my best friends. I'm like, they don't have frontal lobes, so it's probably not the best, right?
I don't know
Not
because
yet.
because
You always
in,
tell them. You always
because
say
in boys that develops now. It's proven
40.
boys don't like
40.
No, it's really close. Boys don't fully mature. Look, Google it, James. Will you Google it?
It's 25.
No, it's not. That's
25.
girls. That's girls. Boys are later. They're like 10 years later or something. 29,
No.
I know what.
50.
Yeah, 50.
Never.
You know what?
Is
Never.
You know what? This is so interesting.
Is it so?
There's all the scientific,
That's funny.
proof of all these things, but then we still try to get held accountable for shit that's out of our control because of just the way we are built, men and women.
That's true, and
It's
that
true.
could be an always excuse. It is true. You could just be like, I'm just dumb till I'm
No,
40.
no, but it goes back to the classic one. You hear everyone say, well, men peak earlier than women. And then when that's happening, they're like, how come you don't have the sex drive of a 12-year-old? Because I'm older.
So you swung it around. There we are.
Yep. I want to get some clarity on this shit. Why I'm still being held accountable for my low libido.
Yeah. James,
It's 25
for boys?
for everybody.
No.
Yes,
Everybody.
No.
with a small variance.
has
of
the
a few
Google.
years. Yeah, it's 25.
With a
dude.
small variance of what?
A few years, depending on the
Tw-
individual, but it's not. It's not gender based. It's across all demographics. So
Oh.
25.
Who are you looking at?
American Medical Association.
Alright. I'm gonna do some extra research.
While you're on there, can you see what drugs are dormant in your spine?
Zero. That's a
Zero,
myth.
none. LSD, all that stuff is
That's
not
a
dormant in your
myth.
spine.
LSD's out of your system in 24 hours.
So just herpes and warts.
Yeah.
That's in your
Those are my
In your
favorite
spine?
drugs.
That's dormant stuff.
Yeah.
God, I freaked out when I
Well,
heard
there's
how
all
many
kinds
people
of
have
stuff that sits
HPV.
dormant. It's like shingles and
I had the chicken pox when I was younger, so hopefully I'm clear on the shingles. Those are brutal.
Doesn't that make it more likely? To
No,
get
I think
shingles?
if you didn't have childhood, so that
Diabetes.
comic Drew Lynch,
I don't know. Who that
600,000 followers. America's Got Talent. He's got a stutter, but he's pretty funny though.
He does,
But
he
you gotta
crushes.
you went on that show if you got a little something going on. Anyways, I just looked him up, but he
what were you gonna say?
I forget now.
Jesus Christ.
This is the
Shingles.
variance right here. He's
My brain's stuttering.
Shingles.
Shingles. If you had chicken pox as a child, you probably won't get shingles. Usually, people that don't have it's adult chicken pox, basically. That's what it is.
No, but
It hurt-
way more painful.
My uncle had him,
if
and he
you
was
get chicken
miserable.
pox, if
Dude.
you've had chicken pox, you're more likely to get them.
Really?
Not if
I
you
thought it was the
have
other
it.
way around.
No.
I do reverse a lot of
But our
things.
kids are vaccinated. Our kids are vaccinated for chicken pox, so they won't have any of those things.
Life is too easy now.
Yeah, when the neighbor got chicken pox, my mom sent us over there to get the chicken pox. And then everyone, I'm serious, everyone on the block sent their kids over. And
So
we
that
were,
you get it
and
over
we
with.
all
Rub your
had
face
it.
on Timmy's
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, we all
So
had
they
Just to
it.
don't
knock
get
him
it
out.
more than once.
Then you guys got homeschooled for 2 weeks.
I also had pink
torture,
eye
but it's
once
not
at
stupid.
school. I was walking back from the nurse to go home, and some girl came up to me and was like, "Is that pink eye?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she went, she wanted to get out of school. I was like, "You're fucking gnarly."
People are insane.
Now I'm
Oh
saying
my
gnarly. I've
God.
never said that before in my
You
life.
said gnarly?
I said gnarly.
Because you're hanging
Yeah,
out with a
just say
skater.
Skater.
That is pretty fucking gnarly, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
ugh.
that's gross. That's gross.
I've done that to myself before. I've never had pink eye.
I've never either.
I get really stressed and I get if I start getting a little twitch.
a sty.
They're not styes. I asked the doctor.
It's a sty.
They're little pimples right on your eyelid, but they're brutal. I had one
It's called a
inside
sty.
the
Yeah,
middle of my
sty.
Yeah,
the
it's a
middle of my
sty.
eyelid.
It's called a
Dude,
sty.
I went to an eye doctor. They flipped my eye back,
Oh, stop.
Clockwork
Yeah,
Orange
I hate
style,
that.
and
I
lanced that
my
shit.
kids used to do it in high school. They would just.
Oh, I
like,
hate that. I
was like a
can't
party
handle
trick.
that.
I just did that like a week ago.
Jesus.
I have like a
See,
thing
like,
about stuff coming towards my eyes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
What? I got hit with a golf club in the eye.
Oh.
A metal golf club
What?
when I was little, and so now it's like anything by the eye freaks.
I've been
me.
I
like
hooked my brother in the eye once.
with a.
With
my
what?
fishing. We were fishing, and I swung it back.
See, that's my
And he
nightmare
was,
too.
he was behind me.
Oh my God! No,
And
dude.
I yanked,
Shit.
and he cried.
Stop.
I mean,
You're like, it looks good. Here's a vape. Now just
it
go to a
actually
311
was so
concert.
strong though, it didn't rip it. It just
Oh
it
my
hooked.
God.
Like my dad had to come get it out, but it hooked pretty good. It did cut his eyeball.
What if I just puke like projectile vomited? Oh God.
It'd be like the best episode ever.
The best one ever.
Kristen Toomey just barfs all over.
Oh God.
I don't know
That's
where this
sick.
went. We went all over the place, but I was just saying you guys both have kids and
Yeah.
Your daughter is
She's
doing well?
15.
15.
Yeah, she's a freshman at the same school I went to, which is cool.
There you go.
And yeah, I have to take her. The news is actually going to be at the school for the pep rally tomorrow because the football team's doing really well. So I have to be there at like 5 tomorrow morning to pick her and her friends up.
Oh, that's not fun.
So yeah, and I have a show at 10. So I'm looking at like 4 hours, and this coffee will not help me sleep. Then
No,
I'm
do that.
I'm gonna be buzzing.
You better be buzzing. She's buzzing.
Buzzing.
I will try that next time I can't sleep, which will probably be never.
That's
'Cause
true.
I'm
You
always
sleep
pretty-
well?
He does.
Yeah, these days since I quit drinking, when I didn't think I could sleep, and then I stopped drinking, and I sleep pretty much through the night.
You do, yeah.
I'll wake myself up sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
you wake
what
me
is-
up a lot.
what is-" Like I'll be making noise
No,
and
he'll
shit.
wake up and be like, turn the TV on, turn it off, turn it off, and just go right back to sleep. I'm like, it's not even on. I
Yeah.
have no idea where your head is.
Or yeah, I
Not
don't.
sure what's happening.
I guess it's weird. It's or this is weird for me. I can't tell that I can't. The reason I can't sleep is because I'm hot. because I'm too tired to realize, I just keep going. And she's like, "You're hot. You're hot." She's like, "You're hot. Just take your." She turned the heat. I'm like, I don't know. So I just got to wake up and figure out what's going on.
We opened the window last night, and it's like so whistly in our apartment.
Oh, you hated that.
Oh God, I lived in
Kristen
that
lived in our building.
for 2 months.
I mean, I actually kind of like the creaking because it sounds like a boat. It sounds like sleeping on a boat, which clearly you hate.
I think she had one of the. You had one of the back ones that looked at the pool, right?
I don't know where.
You're like, I'm hot here.
It was the 21st floor, and it was so windy.
Oh, that's right. We ran into
And I'm
you
like,
in the
this is
hallway.
like hell.
I just remember.
I was like in this the wind was so scary.
It's pretty.
And the guy's like,
That was scary.
the guy that read something, he's like, well, you got to
Yours
stay.
is much prettier than mine. Your view is gorgeous,
The view is
and your
gorgeous.
place is really nice. My place just felt like a little cell,
Right.
just like a windy, howling cell.
I just remember the guy that you subletted from too, and he's like, you have to stay. You were like, no, I don't. She's like,
I got out of the Navy. Watch me fuck this Lisa real quick.
she's like, I'm out of here. She goes, I'm actually leaving today. The dude's like in another state. I was like, that did not go well. You know who her actual landlord is,
did not
though?
go well.
Don't call out names.
You know, I'm not gonna say the name. It's the guy that rented us our parking. His brother, the one that's the bossy brother that lives in Florida. That's who owns her apartment. Because their rich parents own all those units.
It was so
Good thing we're moving now. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
We are moving.
Yeah, that's great.
We bought a house.
We did. We bought an apartment.
I live in a duplex next to my mom.
That's amazing.
No, it's not.
Thin walls. Mom's banging.
Yeah, I need some of these.
What?
Mom's banging.
I need some of these foam tiles.
She's living her best life.
My mom is
That's amazing.
newly
Good for
single.
her.
Yeah. If I couldn't hear it, I'd be so happy. I'm like this frigid bitch. I'm like a frigid bitch. My mom is just sucking the youth out of me through the vents. It's going great.
Oh my God. So what made you move?
Die inside? I don't know. Maybe.
Did it just happen that there was an opening next to her, or is that her actual? It's part of her duplex.
She bought the
Gotcha,
building,
gotcha.
and then
What's gonna happen when you have a date and she has a date, and then you're
The
both
world will
dating
end,
at the
I think.
Same time.
Let's go get some breakfast.
I don't know, but I don't know. She's yeah. I'm not worried about it. I don't know.
I'm just not worried about it. You're
I
happy
haven't
there,
thought
though,
about
right?
it.
You seem to like it.
Yeah, I mean it's free right now, so
Oh, that's good.
it's not until in January I have to pay her, but because she just bought the building like last month, so she doesn't have to like make a mortgage payment yet.
Oh, that's what we were curious about that because we're just
January will be our first payment.
January.
Yeah, so
Because I texted our realtor. I was like, we could use a little break. Is there going to be a payment immediately after the drop in all this cash? And she goes, I don't know. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it's sort of nice.
gotta
It
get
gives
nice
you
little
a little
grace period.
Yeah.
to sweat. But
So you just recorded your album.
Well, I recorded my album 3 years ago this week, but I just released it.
So you just released your album. All right.
Yeah,
I
I
want
just
you to talk
released
about
it.
that. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
it's called Motherfucker.
what?
I like it.
And
Art
too
looks great,
scandalous.
James did the art?
Yes.
James Webb did that beautiful art. That's
So
great.
cool, man.
And
know that.
thank you, James.
You're welcome.
Talented.
Thank you very
I
much.
feel like if it was 3 years ago, Hillary probably has heard some of those bits because when we used to come to Laugh Factory, maybe back before I even knew you or anything. No, or
No, I don't think maybe the Joshua a bit, but most of what's on there is like pretty unscripted and
Oh, cool.
and kind of
Okay.
just off. It's very raw.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just like my mom likes it, and gross.
Gross.
Trying to make light of it, and no, it is raw and unscripted. Some of it I never had even said out loud, it was the second set, so I did 2 shows that night, and it was both of them were sold out at Comedians You Should Know in Chicago.
Yeah.
And the first one I did the material I thought I was going to do, and then the second one I just sort of had fun, ended up using that one.
That's great. That's great.
I'm super excited to listen. That's amazing.
And you did the you have footage of that too, right?
Yeah.
Which is now you're figuring out.
Yeah, it was shot on 4K. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's real hot.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what I'm.
What do you think of that?
With it.
What do you think of people release? Well, one, everyone I talk to, like in New York and stuff, is always is talking about releasing shit on YouTube. Like Sam Morrill's, his new album is going to be on YouTube for free.
Yeah.
Nick DiPaolo did it, like whatever, maybe little bits. Maybe that's the way to do it, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
People give you a little
Yeah.
taste, right?
Yeah, just to
Or you give them
get
a
it
little
out
taste.
there. Yeah, it's certainly. Like I just put it up on Spotify because iTunes didn't let it go through. For probably because the name I don't really know, and I was just like, instead of waiting for iTunes, I'm just gonna put it out there. I just want people to see it.
Yeah.
I don't really care about like a number one thing.
Sure.
You know, I just want as many people to listen to it,
Oh yeah, we'll
And-
grab it.
and that's it.
I
Yep,
love
yep,
that.
yep.
Yeah, and I've gotten really nice feedback on it so far, which is nice.
So cool, yeah.
And it was cool to think like people were listening in their car to something I said and laughing.
Exactly.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And like, so it's like, yeah, passive performing. I don't know. I know that's
No,
what the
for
point
sure,
is,
yeah.
but like when it was a new thing for me.
Congratulations, I'm
yeah,
excited.
it's super exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It is.
We're gonna close this up. You gotta get to your
Yeah.
show.
I
She's
know.
gotta go to
yeah.
a show. I know.
What do you got this weekend? What do you got? What do you got a show right now? Actually,
I got a show right now, and then I'm at Laugh Factory, 2 shows tomorrow, and then I'm going to see Creeps with Kids.
Creeps with Kids on Saturday.
Saturday at the patio, and then I'm headlining Zanies on Monday.
Monday. You in town Monday?
Chicago, Old
I'm going.
Town.
I will come to that for sure. Absolutely.
You liar.
I will. I will.
Thank you for buying a ticket for last night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last night was
We-
great.
we-
Thanks
we
to
have a
comedians
huge.
you should know for last night.
We have a huge history of like going because it is far from our house as far as like when it gets about that bedtime. I'm like, we'll buy tickets. We're gonna go, and then we don't go.
We
Yeah.
do. We love them. We love to go. But
I don't think I've really been in so long, but I really wanted to go last night. But anyways,
When I was married, I used to have date night, and we would have date night. We were gonna go to like dinner and a movie, and we would never make it to the movie.
right.
We'd
We do
eat
that
dinner
all, too.
and just be like,
Yeah.
"Do you want to just go home?"
Yeah,
It's
let's
like,
go.
"Yeah, let's just go
Seriously,
home."
dude.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
great.
tough.
Yeah.
Movie theaters give me anxiety now. I just can't. They're gonna go away probably, anyways.
No,
I don't want 'em to,
They
but-
never
They
will.
will.
They
I want-
shouldn't.
I don't.
I want to
think
see
they
that new
will.
movie with Adam Driver though. That one looks good.
Which one?
Marriage something. It's got
Oh yeah, with Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. It's supposed to be good.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Marriage Story.
Marriage Story. There we go. All right, so that's you got Monday Zanies. That's good. I'm coming to that.
Thank you.
I'm in Milwaukee tomorrow night with Adam Burke. I'm just doing a set there. Paps something. I called him. I go, the Paps Theater. He goes, no. It's like 3,000 seats. I'm like, Gabriel Iglesias is there next Friday too. Killing it.
I thought the same thing.
And I was like, I don't know.
The brewery.
The brewery.
What a shitty word.
Brewery.
Every
Brewery. It's like jewelry.
It's hard for my
Yeah.
me to say. Creeps with Kids on Saturday. Yes. I go to New York next week, and I got Happy Baby's debut show at Bowery Electric. That's awesome.
Nice.
And I got sets around town and whatnot, and that's it for me. What about you, baby?
Teacher training 200 starts in January in Michigan, and 750. That's so if you're already a 500-hour teacher, we take you eventually to 1,000, but this is your next 250. And then in Chicago, June is our 200-hour training, but I'm only taking 20 people, so get those applications in quick. I'm already getting some. I don't know. I think that's it.
That's it. I just always you guys remember James has all kinds of super skills, graphic design, mixing, sound, editing, and blah. Get him for all your needs. He's
I
our
want to
guy.
announce my cancer series. I can't believe I forgot.
Yay!
So my cancer series has launched. It launched last week on poweryoga.com. This is Brian Kest's platform. It's a 4-part series that takes you from diagnosis to treatment to recovery and then rediscovery of self. As most of you know, if you're listening, I lived 15 years with cancer and have had 5 neck dissections. So yeah, this is amazing and I'm super excited. poweryoga.com, but go to it from hilltopyoga.com because then he knows you're coming from
Lots of
us.
.coms. Yes. All right.
That's all.
That's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Kristen
You're
Toomey,
amazing.
James.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Thank you guys.
I'm just gonna sing our theme.